Andy is back, and for good reason. It's time for another round of Ask Andy, right? With car care expert Andy Pfiffick from Radair, call it whatever you want. It's complete car service, and we've got a whole bunch of things going on here. We've got some bins over here next to me. We're talking about stuffing the bins. You're going to raise some money.
No, we're actually raising some food. Yeah, food and supplies, yeah. From August 10th to 21st at our locations, we're going to stuff the bins, and each location has its own local charity. So this is all
we're talking about canned goods.
Yeah, canned goods, supplies,
dry goods,
toilet papers,
yeah,
housing supplies, but anything for the local charity for that location. So come in that week, that 10 days, and stuff the bins.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great ways to do this too. You go to the store, you can pick up some stuff and bring it specifically. Just go in your own cabinets and move your cabinets around, bring a whole bunch of cans or boxes of food down.
We all have stuff we could give.
Yeah.
It's that simple. And it's all for the local charity of that store. So it's going right to.
And how many locations is that?
11 locations.
So that's 11 different neighborhoods, all getting great stuff and getting some great car service too.
And it's a great company we're partnered with Packstack and Go. And so we're very proud to do that for the local community.
Can we get a shot of that? There we go. There it is. So this is how it goes. You're going to have a stack of these at all the locations.
Each location has its own stack.
And you're going to bring some stuff, and you're going to fill the boxes up, and you can come a couple times. And every time, you don't have to have your car fixed that day or anything. You just stop by, right?
Yeah, you can just stop in and donate anytime you like.
It's another idea too. When you go and you bring some great stuff, you can check on like what you're going to do with your snow tires in the winter. Get some prices. Figure out when you're supposed to bring your car in, all that kind of stuff.
We have our free pit stop service, so we could check the air in your tire, check your fluids for free or anything. So just stop in for a visit and donate.
That's a great idea. Could save you a lot of money doing that too.
Always does.
Okay, so we've got a question here. What causes cars to shake when they go over bumps or railroad tracks?
Okay, so what I think they're asking is if you go over a railroad track or hit a bump and it shakes and continues to shake.
Afterwards,
we call that the death rattle. It continues to shake after you get off there. That typically means something in your suspension is loose. So when it hits that bump, it continues to shake.
Stop.
There's something loose in that suspension. You want to get that checked out because you're probably wearing out your tires and you don't know it. So if it's shaking, something is loose in your suspension, get it checked so you don't wear your tires out prematurely.
And if something breaks off, it's going to take something with it too.
Well, if it breaks, then you're driving off the side of the road. So
bad news.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Bad news. Yeah. Okay, don't forget, stuff the bins at each location. Okay, Brittany from Brooklyn. This is a good one. How do I know if I need new spark plugs?
You probably don't. Spark plugs go a long time. Service intervals on spark plugs are between 50 and 100,000 miles. Look at your service records for your vehicle and change them when it's recommended. But somewhere between 50 and 100,000 miles on most vehicles.
How long does it take to change spark plugs when they come in?
Oh my God. It could be an hour. It could be 3 or 4 hours. Vehicles vary depending on how much you have to take apart to get to them.
In the old days, you just take them out.
Well, in the old days, you could get to them.
Right.
A lot of times you can't get to spark plugs that easy. And on aluminum head vehicles, you want to do them when they're cold. So there's a whole procedure on when you can do them.
Let it cool down after you bring the car.
Right. So, but a lot of spark plugs, there's standard plugs, there's iridium plugs, so there's a whole procedure on how to do them and when to do them. Follow your owner's manual.
Ain't like the old days.
No.
Rob and Ken says, is it okay to drive with my ABS light on?
Okay, ABS is your automatic braking system. You can drive with it, but you lose the ability of your traction control and your automatic braking. So if you're in slick conditions, it will not help you stop in a straight line. So kind of dangerous, not detrimental, but kind of dangerous because you will not have that braking assist to help you stay on the road straight. Yeah, I would say no.
It's a good thing in the winter, right?
Especially in the winter and wet, yes.
Definitely. This is from Matt. This is a good one from Twinsburg. Why does my car smell like burning rubber after driving?
Okay, my guess is if it's burning rubber, you're slipping a belt or something is rubbing in your suspension. A lot of times, though, people mistake that for burning oil.
Oh.
If you have a little bit of a burning oil, a little bit of a leak, the leak is burning the oil on the hot engine and it smells like burning rubber. So I would probably think there's probably a small oil leak that he's smelling the burning oil and it's not burning rubber. But it could be rubber rubbing somewhere on a suspension or on the undercarriage of the car.
So Rachel Mayfield Heights has a problem, and sounds like something we've talked about. Why do my tires wear more on one side than the other?
Okay, if we have what you call, when your tires are aligned on your car, they're like this. If they're like this, we call that camber. That means they're out of alignment and their pressure is on the outside or the inside edges of the tire, out of alignment.
Wearing it.
Or something is worn to the point where they're not aligned properly. So out of alignment and or worn or both. So it needs an alignment and a check of the suspension.
And Andy can fix any of those problems if you have those problems. So right now I want to remind you about Stuff the Bins. So that starts August 10th all the way through August 21st.
Yes.
And just go to any of the locations, and of course, anything you donate goes to that neighborhood where that store is. So that's very important, I
Yeah,
think.
it's a local charity for that location only.
Stuff the Bins, that's what it's called. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, David.
And some great questions there.